I'm filming you guys from a different angle tonight, so the lighting is so poor, but I was just like thinking before I started this video, I was like, this is like one of my favorite, it looks like my hat is crooked, but it's really not. I was like, this is one of my favorite times of day when it's like, it's currently 6:43 p.m. and we're starting to get to a point in Indianapolis where, you know, it's getting darker and the light is staying, you know, it's staying light longer outside. And so this is like one of my favorite times of day, like right before, you know, dusk, like when it starts, the sun goes down, but it's just like really pretty outside here. I'll show you. And I love to look through, these are actually these blinds I used to have in my bedroom when I was growing up as a kid. And I love these blinds. And look at my plants. I was looking at my plants today, and I don't know if you can see this, but I thought this plant was dead, and look, it's starting to grow a little bit down here. And I've been watering it and seeing, so I was so excited. So this cup is actually, the entire purpose of this video today is all about this cup. So let me put you up here when I talk about this cup, which is so fun. Now you're on top of the blinds. But, well, maybe that's not a great place to put it. It doesn't matter. This is actually, I'm filming this on Saturday because Sunday is Easter and I'm not filming any videos on Easter. And the video that I was actually going to do was make vegetarian chicken salad, because I have been craving, I love just like looking out the window and seeing my neighbors walk by and stuff. It makes me feel so homey. But I have been craving chicken salad, but I'm a vegetarian, and so obviously I'm not going to, you know, eat chicken salad. And so I was like, there's got to be a good vegetarian recipe out there. And so people started sending me, I said it in my vlog, and people started sending me recipes of it. And then I looked online, and I found like 6 or 7 different recipes. And one is like, you guys know I'm not like a great cook. One of them is super, super easy. And it's like you use like chickpeas. It says garbanzo beans, and then it says later chickpeas. So are chickpeas and garbanzo beans the same thing? Like, I really don't know, you know? But it says garbanzo beans, and then it's like halved grapes. And then it's avocado mayonnaise. It's vegan, I guess. And then there's like 2 other ingredients you put in it, and that's really it. It's really super easy. I'll put you over here because I think the lighting is better over here. But anyway, it's like really, really easy to make. And so I was like, this is fantastic. This is what I'm going, there, that lighting is good. I was like, this is what I'm going to make. And so I was going to do a video, and I was going to go to the grocery store, and I was going to get all of this stuff to make it. And then I was like, you know, it's almost like 7 o'clock, and we're getting ready to get some pizza and watch RuPaul's Drag Race. Because we have 3 episodes to catch up. So I was like, you know, I'll just do that for my Monday video. But I wanted to pre-film something because I said I was going to film a video over here every day of the month. And I don't, here I need to open these so I have maybe a little bit, it's not giving me much light. We don't have a lot of light in this house because we just have like that and then these smaller windows. But I was like, then I'll just do that on Monday. But I was actually sitting today thinking, about this channel, and I was like, you know what, like there's always, like when I do my drama channel videos, there's always stuff that I want to talk about that's very important to me, like the history of my coming out or paying homage to people that came before me. You know, those are always like really important topics for me. Or, you know, like when I was, if you watch my vlog channel, Peter Vlogs, I was talking on there about watching the show It's a Sin, which was about HIV and AIDS and the mid to late 80s, which was the time that I came out and how I was affected by all of that, and friends of mine that I knew that contracted HIV and some people that died, and you know, and recovery stories that I wouldn't necessarily just like throw up on my Peterisms channel because I usually read meditations over there. And I thought this is like the perfect channel where I can just sit down and, you know, I can just talk about this stuff that's important to me. Anything that comes up, you know, it doesn't have to be a serious topic even. It could just be about something simple, which I'm going to talk about in a second. But then it was funny because I was going to do the vegetarian chicken salad, and Alex said to me, he was like, have you seen these, like, you know, the hacks and stuff, the cooking hacks? He found one that was for macaroni and cheese on TikTok. And he was like, you should recreate these on the Peter Does Stuff channel. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. So he sent me one. So I'm going to maybe do that sometime next week as well, and kind of just make this channel a mixture of everything. But I love just the idea of getting on here and just talking about whatever. And it was funny because this is something that I think about a lot, but it rarely happens to me because you guys know I'm a night owl and I'm up late and whatever. And I have been going to bed early, like with Alex, and then getting up in the morning. And one of my favorite things has always been, even when I was a kid, I would like go downstairs in the middle of the night. And you know how like when you're laying in bed and sometimes you're scared, but then like in the middle of the night you wake up and you're not really scared, you know, because you have to like go to the bathroom or get a glass of water. So this happened to me like a couple nights ago, and I got up and I was like, oh my God, I'm so thirsty for water. And you know when you stand in the kitchen, I stand like right here at the kitchen, the sink, and I just chug water, you know? But what's funny is when I was a kid, there were some cups that I used that I absolutely loved. And one of them was that we had this metal cup, and I just loved the taste of I use, this is the water pitcher that I use. So it's always like ice cold water. And you know, like, so when I was a little kid, we watched Little House on the Prairie, and they would always have like this metal cup that was like hanging off the well. And so I remember Paul would go out there and he would just like take this metal cup and he would drink the water right out of it. And since my mom and I, when I was a little kid, we would always watch Little House on the Prairie while we were eating dinner. I don't know, there was something about that. So we had this metal cup, and it was like this steel cup that she had. I don't know where it is. We don't have it anymore. So anyway, I would drink out of it. But years later, I was telling my mom that story, and she was like, oh, I'm going to get you a metal cup. And she actually got me this metal cup from Old Navy. And so I'll always like drink, like in the middle of the night if I wake up, water out of this cup, because I feel like it tastes better and it's like super cold. But I'll just sit here and I'll like chug it. And it's like very silent, except for I can hear the fan upstairs, you know, and I'll just stand here and look out the window. And my other favorite cup, I love like a clay cup. I just actually bought this at Target. It was like $4.99. I think it's so pretty. I've used it once. We just washed it and it was perfectly fine. But this one, my mom, she must have bought this at like some art fair or something. And the other night, this is what one of the glasses that I came down here and I used one of the nights. And I was like, I looked up in the cabinet and it was right there. And I was like, oh my God, this is the cup that I used to like, it's like just a, you know, see like a clay handmade cup that I used to like drink straight with water. I don't know what it is. I don't know why water tastes so different out of these two cups at 2 o'clock in the morning. But it does. Do you know what I mean? It tastes so fantastic and so different. Speaking of fantastic and different, I did want to say this. That the other day when I made my gourmet sandwich, people were like, you never told us how the sandwich was. Was the sandwich delicious? Blah, 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 all this kind of stuff. I want to just tell you, that was the most delicious sandwich in the entire world, okay? It was so good. A lot of people commented about the guacamole and the amount of hummus that I put on it. Yes, I would say there was way too much hummus and guacamole on there. I didn't need to put as much on there as I did, but it was so delicious. But I will tell you that the last couple days, what I've done is I have used, hold on a second, I just, I have been using these mini sub rolls, which I got, and they're the King's Hawaiian, and I like this better actually than the loaf of bread. And then let me just tell you, my husband last night, he went to Livery with some girlfriends while I stayed at home and watched UK Drag Race, and he brought me empanadas. So here are my 3 corn empanadas. Look at that. That's so delicious. And it has this little stuff that comes with it. It's like the Venezuelan wasikaca sauce. So anyway, love it. So excited. Thank you, Alex. He's got his headphones on. Anyway, all right. I hope you guys are having an amazing Easter. Do you guys wake up in the middle of the night? Do you have a stupid glass? Like, not a stupid glass. It's not a stupid glass at all. Why do I say that? It's a fantastic glass. It's a fantastic cup. And this cup, I've literally had with me my entire life. So, I don't know, it's cool. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.